Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. You can't save a traumatized woman. You can't save a traumatized woman. Look, here's the thing, and when I say traumatized, a woman that's been dogged out, really going through some stuff. And the reason I'm even bringing this up because there's a whole lot of guys out there, men who might call themselves nice guys, who got a savior complex. And they want that woman, especially if she's a beautiful woman too, especially if she's 7 and above in their eyes. They feel like, well, she got dogged by that guy, I'ma show I'm not like that dog or anything like that. No, the most you could be with a traumatized woman, you can be her friend. But of course, a lot of guys don't like that whole friend zone thing. So they're like, well, no, I'm gonna try to get with her and everything. I'm gonna tell you why you can't save a traumatized woman. Because for the longest time, she's looking for that man, that type of man who traumatized her. When you get women like that, they gotta fix themselves. The most you can do, like I said, the most you can do is like you can be their friend or something like that. You know, you can be supportive, but I wouldn't say try to start a relationship with them. And that's the thing. That's the most you can do with those type of women. You can be their friend. You can be generally supportive, but when you're talking about a relationship, a sexual relationship, where you talking about you her man or something, nah. Because a woman like that, if she's been traumatized, she really needs to get some help. She's been traumatized. She's going to be looking for that type of guy who traumatized her because it's deep. When a woman is coming out of like some abusive relationship or something like that, she got a lot with her because she has to ask herself, why was she in that relationship? The man didn't hold her hostage. He didn't hold a gun to her head. She chose to be in that relationship. I don't care what she says. She chose that. She saw it. She stayed in that. She's got to fix that on her own, or she got to get professional help. Not the help that you can give. But see, you get a lot of nice guys out there, especially, they think they're saviors. They think they're going to be better than that guy who dogged her out and everything. Because that's their method. That's their game right there. But that game doesn't work because if she's been traumatized, she's looking for a certain type of man. And that's why you see some women, they will keep going for that man over and over again until they get some professional help, until someone professional, someone who's not emotionally involved can look at her and say, look, baby. Well, they wouldn't say baby, but they probably say, look, you got to do this. You got to deal with this issue because the issue that got her involved with that man who traumatized her probably went back to her childhood anyway. It takes some real help. But see, like I said, you got some guys out here, they got that savior complex. They think they're going to save her. They think they can do better. I've actually heard guys say that. They say, I'm gonna get that woman. I'm going to save that woman. You're not going to save her. Don't. See, and what happens is this. They'll go in there and the woman might get involved in a relationship with them too. She might get involved in a relationship. She might like really work with them and everything and it seems happy. But then that's when all of a sudden she's like, you're a nice guy, or she's going back to that type of man who traumatized her, maybe even the same man. That's how deep it is. Because what it is with her is, it's something in her. It's not the man himself. It's something in her that drew her to that man who traumatized her, to that type of man. And see, a man don't even try to fight it. Especially for the good guys out there, legitimately good guys. There's plenty of women out there who haven't been traumatized. But see, a lot of guys won't mess with them because maybe, you know what? They don't have that IG look. They ain't a baddie or something like that, But what they are peaceful women. They good women. They good women who are be supportive of a good man. That's very important. That's very important. Now, I've been known to talk about the imprint, and I'm gonna tell you, traumatization can go back to a woman's father. You know, it could go back to a situation where she was abused, where she was beaten, where her mind was messed with by her father. Because then that's really the first imprint anyway. That's really the first one, because then she'll look for somebody like him, and then she'll keep it going and going and going. And then some nice guy come in, she really deep down, she might try to consciously deal with that good guy, that nice guy, but she hasn't dealt with that issue yet. Only time she could probably get with that good guy is she actually deals with the issue professionally. You're not a professional. And even if you are, you don't need to be getting involved with your patient like that. Even if you are. Seriously, this is something to really think about, because there's a lot of guys out there, they dealing with a woman, can't figure out why she cheated. He did all this good stuff for her, but she's dealing with that bad guy. She's dealing with that guy who's a bum. It's something in her. You can't fight it. And it don't mean all women are evil. It means that particular one got some stuff to deal with. Like I said, there's plenty of good women out there. Plenty of them. But they might not have what that same guy has, you know? Or, you know, what that same guy gave her. You know, that woman might not be the same as that sexy woman who got all that trauma. And see, a lot of guys, you know, you get a lot of guys do have that savior complex. It's not talked about enough. That's one thing. It needs to be talked about a lot more, because they think, oh yeah, I'm a good guy, I'm better than that guy. Women don't think like that. Women don't think like that, especially you start getting into the subconscious. Shoot, there's a lot of men, shoot, any women listening, it's the same thing. Don't think you're going to save that guy who's been traumatized himself. You know, don't think it. Get off of that. Get off of that, because all you doing is putting, any man who's trying to save a traumatized woman, he's only putting himself in a bad position, because that's the woman who will cheat on you. That's the woman who will treat you poorly. And you know what? She doing all that is bigger than just her. You ain't that type of guy. Because you got some women out there, they won't mess with a guy unless he's ready to whip their ass. They're seriously. And if you a man, you're a good guy, you come across that woman, I'm going to just say, that woman who's pressing your buttons like that, walk away. Walk away. Don't even deal with her. You know? Seriously, you do have some women out there. Think about it. You're a good man, especially for the good guys, legitimately good guys out there. You trying to do something with your life. You trying to build something. You trying to be sovereign. You don't have time for it. And trust me, there are good women out there. There are good women. You just have to be that type who's going to look for them. All right? I want y'all to think about, seriously think about that. You know, don't be dealing with a bunch of knucklehead ass women. Well, no, I shouldn't even call them knucklehead ass. They just been through some stuff. You don't have to take it on. You don't have an obligation to take it on. You're not getting any money or something. Because like I said, a lot of guys will do that just because a woman's fine. Psh, please. You need to walk away from her, all right? So I want you to think about that. Seriously, especially legitimately good guys. You can't be the one to fix her. Because let's be real with it. Let me just say this final thing. Only reason you fixing her is you think that's your way into a beautiful woman. Bump that. Nah. If she messed up in the head, she messed up in the head. Let her be somebody else's problem. All right? Deal with the good women out there. All right? So, anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.